Welcome to Inner City Women. We've been having women's convention here. It's been so great. And I think it's been phenomenal because we've been on a 40-day fast. That we've been doing this for like over 25 years, that we fast for 40 days and we break it on Easter. So I pray that you've been a part of that. Then also we've been doing Women in the Word. And we've been doing this now for 10 weeks. We're committed to reading the entire Bible in 1 year. And if you're not a part of it, again, you can be part of it just by joining us. And hasn't it been enriching to your life?
Oh, yeah. It's been, I think every day I look forward to it. I know you look forward to it. Every day you do it super early in the morning.
Yes, I do.
And so you're always a little bit ahead of me. But we love to talk about it.
Yeah.
We love to talk about it.
It's done so much for me. This is like the 4th year that I do it. And every time I read the Word, it does something to me. That's what's really kept me in him. And he says that the Word of God is what keeps you from sin. The Word of God is what keeps you in joy. The Word of God keeps you in victory. It is a powerful way to stay in Him. And also, we've been emphasizing this week on United We Can and Run for Hope. All these avenues that God has given us to raise finances to support the work of the ministry. And right now, I'm gonna appeal to you right now. There are 3 ways that you could give as well. We're gonna give that opportunity to you right now on how you could give to the ministry.
Generosity made simple. Text VOI to 77977. Select the giving link. Enter your amount and gift type. If it's your first time giving, enter your payment details and confirm your gift. Thank you for your generosity. Now we can stay connected wherever you go. Download the Victory Outreach app and stay connected with Victory Outreach International. Get important updates and announcements. Learn more about our ministries. Stay connected with events, prayer requests, and more. Watch the latest video in our media section. Easily share content on social media within the app. Give from your phone in seconds. A convenient way to stay connected. Support World Missions and do what you love.
My name is Nathan Coy. I'm 34 years old. I'm a product of our Victory Home.
Hi, I'm Taylor. I'm 29 years old. I'm also a product of the Victory Homes. This year, we're doing what we love.
We're gonna hike for hope. Well, Run for Hope has impacted our lives because we're on our way to the mission field, and we know that these base churches are being financed from all the finances that are being raised all around the world through Run for Hope.
Every time I see that money is being raised for Run for Hope and United We Can, I see that souls are attached to those dollars all over the world.
This year, we're doing what we love.
We're hiking for hope.
This year, do what you love. Sign up today by visiting vorunforhope.org. Support World Missions and do what you love.
My name is Rose. I love to bake. I like to create. I like to see people happy. Run for Hope to me means hope. So much that we need to do around the world, not just here at home, but in the mission field. I personally have family in Panama, so this is not only personal to me, but it's personal to them. And it's my hope that with this, I can help send the message around the world.
This year, do what you love. Sign up today by visiting vorunforhope.org.
Do what you love. And we're all going to be doing what we love for Run for Hope. I know I'm going to be walking my little pup. He's going to win this year. His name is Samson. He's a powerful little dog. He's so cute. He's like 6 pounds, but he's powerful. His name is Samson, so that says power. And you're going to compete with me.
Well, yeah, we're competing now because now it's global. Before we didn't compete because you were Northern and I was in Southern, but now we're competing. Last year we competed too. Now, who won? Who won last year?
If you would like to sponsor my little dog, you can sponsor him because he needs sponsors right now. And I'm wearing the $1,000 shirt right now. And once you reach the $1,000 level, you receive this shirt. we mail it to you immediately. So I pray you're going to raise your finances and get to this level. We also have a $250 shirt, $500 shirt, but this one is $1,000 or more. So I'm real excited this week because we've been having our convention. It's been powerful. We've had sermonettes by some of our gang girls.
Had live music.
Live music. We've had our great speakers. Oh my God. This is one time that our steering committee did not speak. But we had our second tier come in strong, and they have spoken a word that has pierced our hearts. It's been a powerful, powerful time. And right now we have a highlight video that we'd like to show you. And then we're going to come back and we're going to talk some more about our convention.
A woman will either be a key to Canaan or she will be a lock from Canaan. But I've also seen women being a key that opens up a land and opens up a territory to touch another nation. And I want to ask you a question here tonight, ladies. Are you a lock or are you a key?
We are called to step out of our comfort zone, to step out of what you know. But God says, don't focus on what's on the right of you. Don't focus on what's on the left of you, but focus on expanding to the right and to the left. You can bank on the promises of God. You can either have excuses or you can have expansion, but you can't do both. The people who have the biggest expansion are the people who have the fewest excuses.
My role is to keep my hands on that bow with my daughters, my spiritual daughters, and teach them how to pray, to teach them how to separate themselves, to teach them how to buckle down when the going gets tough.
There's so many things that are taking place in this world today. I don't know what you're facing, but I dare you. I dare you to pray that one last bold prayer. Because sometimes that's all it takes. All it takes is one last bold prayer. I want to ask you, do you still believe that God can? Do you still believe that God can meet your need?
Deal what I have asked you to deal with. Because then we wonder, God, why am I not being fruitful, God? Why do I seem like I'm going and I'm pushing and I'm working, but it's not effective? Why do I feel dry? He said, because you're not addressing the things that I'm telling you to address. Address the fear, address the doubt, address those things that have distracted you. Come up out of those things. They have you entangled. They have you very, very dry.
And those are just the highlights of what took place this week. It's so, I can't even tell you. I have a loss for words. It was such a blessing. One of the blessings for me was hearing Samara Valdez. She's a young girl, 17 years old, and she spoke on Hezekiah and on the prayer of Hezekiah. That touched me so much. It was just, wasn't it just phenomenal the way she spoke?
Yeah, she spoke so powerfully, and it was convicting, but it was challenging.
And then Crystal Cruz spoke about being a mother in this ministry and having daughters and teaching and being that example. That really spoke to me because I am a mother in the ministry, and so now they're calling Doreen mother too. So she's mother, and I guess I'm grandma now.
You're actually great grandma too.
Yeah, great grandmother probably. But our responsibility to teach other women, to teach the young women how to love their husbands, how to disciple women, how to live their life for Christ. And that really, really touched me, that sermon that Crystal Cruz preached.
Oh, wow, that was just so powerful, that you're not just a daughter anymore. Sometimes we just want to stay there as a daughter, but you have to recognize you're a mother, and we have to have spiritual daughters. And so I think she brought that forth in such a way that people were like, able to just walk away and say, I'm going to start discipling. I'm going to start, looking at things in a whole different way. Get busy raising up women and being a mother to others.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite things to do is disciple women. And I really feel that that's my conviction of discipling women for the work of the ministry. But discipling them also to be a great mom and great grandmother and all these beautiful things that God has given us as women to do. but to disciple women for ministry. That is my primary calling. So right now we have another video, highlight video for you to watch.
Victory Outreach is still expanding like never before. We are still choosing to trust in God.
And she understands that the only way we're going to continue to expand in the midst of all the opposition is through the power of the Holy Spirit. We need more of God.
I believe that the Lord is liking us as a vineyard. That the vineyard looks and sounds like Victory Outreach.
If you have ever lost something that's precious, it makes you sick to your stomach. You feel like I can't sleep. I gotta find it. Where can I find it? I need to get it. Maybe it's here, maybe it's there. And that's what God desires from us, for us to seek His presence like never before.
And we're planning third wave bases. And I know downtown LA, it's like we're in the labor room right now. We're praying for a building. We're believing. And I know that when the birth comes, souls are going to be saved. We're going to plant a base that our generation can look to, go, and be launched out.
God promises to bring blessing in expansion. He promised us that we would expand from the left to the right. But it is through our obedience that we will see the blessings of God.
We're not going to fill our churches no more with just bodies. We need to fill our churches with disciples, with people that want to work hard. This is the time that we're in now, that we need to take the pioneering spirit and take what the Joshua gave us and use it for what's coming up with the third wave.
Welcome back. Wasn't that great to see all these highlights that of all the week, the whole entire week, morning and evening, you've seen highlights. And right now, also, we have Gino Duran. He's in media production, and also Pastor Sam Moreno. He's in social media. You wonder how this all takes place? These are the men, some of the men, that are behind the scenes. They're the ones that make it happen.
Yes.
And we wanted you to meet them today. And it's so powerful to have you both with us today.
Awesome. Likewise. Yeah.
Are you excited? Are you nervous?
Yeah, I'm a little bit nervous. We're usually on the other side of the camera, but it's good to be on.
Oh, it's good to have you both.
Well, it takes a lot of people to do what you see happening. There's a lot of behind the scenes. I wish we could introduce you to everyone, because there's like a mini army, like, I don't even know, maybe, what would you say, how many people?
I would say over 30.
Over 30 people working behind the scenes. Actually more when you do the management and all that.
Yeah.
Maybe 50, I know, I think
yeah.
there's maybe 40 to 50 that are here behind the scenes making this happen, bringing it to you, to your home. And we have, in corporate, we have a media department that consists of 5 leads. We call them leads because there are five areas in the media department. And Pastor Sam leads the social media department, and Gino leads the production area of our department. And what does that mean? What do you do?
So what I do is pretty much everything that you guys see like right now, like the cameras, the lights, and I'm not really the one running it, but I'm kind of the one together with Haro putting everything together.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so we just come all together, we meet. I remember like the first meeting we had like in the office, like we just come together, and for example, Sister Julie says like, hey, what do you have for me, like for designs? And I'm like, okay, here's what I have, like everything on paper, drawings. Like if you see my drawing, it's like, it's crazy. But I understand it. And then to see like a drawing like come to life, that is so amazing. And also like the whole part of bringing all the people together, like all the staff, all the videos that we need to accumulate and like collect. Like I think we played over 50 videos this entire week.
Yeah.
That's a lot of videos that has been produced.
I hear a little accent here. So tell us where you're from.
Okay, I'm originally from Curacao. I was born in Curacao, and at the age of 9 years old, my parents took me to Holland, and there's where they raised me up. I'm 29 right now.
And that's where you studied to do what you're doing?
Yes, that's what I went to college. I did a 4-year study over there and graduated back in 2012 with as an AV, audiovisual production.
Who would think you would be used the way you're being used today?
I wouldn't think that, but
Did you
how
ever
God
dream
moves.
you would be here?
To be honest, I did. I did dream to be part of this team one day, and I still remember, it's so fresh in my memory, like the day that I met Sister Doreen, I met you. And that was back in 2012. And then little did you know, me sitting here like in 2021.
Yeah.
And just doing what God has called me to do. And
You know what I
just-
love is that you put the vision out. Like when we have these events, many of you don't know, but Sister Julie's very hands-on. And she'll put the vision out there of what she wants to see. And blesses my heart that they know her mind, they catch it. And they catch it. As a team, we all catch it. And we run with the vision that she presents. But what's cool is sometimes she even writes little drawings, huh? She'll write and she gives you pictures of what she wants.
Yep.
And then Gino fine-tunes it and brings it to life.
Exactly.
And then from there, the whole team
I
gets
told
on
him
board.
this week it was a United We Can emphasis week. We wanted it to come to the forefront, and I know you had a part in that also. Even designing this shirt.
Yeah, he
I mean,
designed it.
he's behind the scenes
The
doing
whole
so many
graphic
things.
package. The whole graphic package, they oversee that end of it, him and a few others. But also the social media is run through the graphic package too. The whole
So explain social media to me. How does that play a part in what we're doing here?
Well, social media right now plays a big part. And with our ministry now, like because we're not able to have in-person conferences, we're able to reach the people through social media. So just this week alone, our content's been viewed 283,000 times. So that's how many
Explain
people.
that to me. Explain that.
So when we say 283,000, we have a conference, say Ontario, and there's 3,000 people there. But now through social media, 283,000 people have seen our content for Women's Convention. So that's the power of social media.
I never want to
now.
go back to the auditoriums now.
So that's the power of social media. So we have our Instagram, our Facebook, our YouTube, all the content we're putting out there. And our goal this week was, because we know your heart and Pastor Sunny's heart is, we need to be a resource to our people.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we want to make sure that our content is being seen by everybody, not just in America, not just in Latin America, but all around the world.
Oh, that's
so we
wonderful.
use social media to do that.
And we need more people to get on board. I know in Victory Outreach, we have a lot of people that have talents or are looking for a place to be used, and they maybe have an inclination to want to do something like what they're doing. And we're going to be having what do you call it that we're going to be having?
Creative night.
Creative night.
Don't miss out.
That's going to be
May 1st.
May 1st, and that's what you call it, Creative Night.
Yeah, that's what we create.
And how do they get involved in that?
So we're gonna promote it, and you guys can just. I think we're gonna set up registration. It will be good to have a registration, kind of to have a good head count of the amount of people that will, attend this event. And it will be on a Saturday, so I know for sure everybody can make time to be here on a Saturday.
And we have a video to show a little bit.
Yeah, we do
about
have a
it.
video,
Okay,
yes.
we'll go to the video right now, and you'll see a little bit more of what they're talking about.
You ready? Yeah, come on. What are you thinking? What are you looking at? What do you got? Getting ready to rock that. What are you thinking? What are you looking at? What do you got? Ready? Let's do it. Ready. Yeah. What are you thinking? What are you looking at? What do you got? Getting ready to rock that. What are you thinking? What are you looking at? What do you got? Getting ready to rock that.
I love that video. That makes me want to go and be a part. Because I like media too. I feel media. I did TV for 15 years. I had my own show, believe it or not. And I just love the media. I feel that that's an avenue that God has given us to go out and reach the millions, not just thousands, but millions. And God has given us creative people to be able to teach. And we have a creative night going on May 1st. You have to be a part of that. If you have that inclination to like media, to like not only media, you have a lot of things you're going to be presenting.
Yeah, so if you're, for example, like a photographer, a singer-songwriter, a worshiper, videographer, social media experts, if you do anything that has to do with media, we are calling you to be part of this great night.
Yeah, and it's going to be a time of ministering to them, right?
Exactly.
Ministering
Connecting.
and connecting. And so we're looking forward. I mean, I know they're very excited. There's a big team that's planning. Who's on your team planning for Creative Night?
They're all third wavers, to be honest. All third wavers. We have like a group chat going on, and we're going back and forth. We had like a meeting like I believe 2 weeks ago, last week, and they're super excited because there's so much content that we're gonna work on to push out like in the next upcoming weeks and days. So stay tuned. Please stay tuned. Follow Victory Outreach International social media page on Instagram or Facebook. Stay tuned also for our YouTube. We will put all the content out there to make sure you know what you can expect, because it's going to be a tremendous night.
Mm-hmm. So Creative Night, we want all the creatives from all over to come on Creative Night. We have a whole night and we have a whole next day planned for you. Yep. It's going to be tremendous.
It's going to start on a Friday night and a Saturday morning?
Yes, it's just one night, right?
Yes, just one night, yeah.
Okay, that's a Friday.
But we might do something special. You never know, so stay tuned.
I think you have too much to offer to do it in one night.
That's what we were talking. The team that they have are amazing. I was listening on the Zoom and I was just getting excited about Creative Night because they have so many ideas.
Exactly.
And their whole purpose is to equip and to minister and to connect. So, and then they were saying, we think the same. We have to collaborate. We have to come together. And so I'm just really looking forward to Creative Night.
Same here.
So exciting. But also we have something else too. We have our channel.
Yes.
Victory Plus.
Victory Plus.
It's coming up.
In the making.
Victory Plus, oh my
First time
God.
we bring it out and talk about it, but
I've been telling a lot of people about it. It's going to be Victory Plus. We're going to have it's 24-hour channel, right?
24-hour channel.
On demand.
On demand.
On demand. 24 hours. You're going to be able to look at all different conventions that we have, world conferences that we have, and we're going to go back in the archives and bring them out as well. We're going to have treasures on there. We're going to have the gang.
Educational. We'll have educational, third wave content. We're going to have a bunch of vlogs that the missionaries are doing and the third wave is doing. And even now they're preparing. People are putting content, and we're preparing new content that we're putting out there. It's so exciting, huh?
It's super excited, and we have been talking about this like over a year already. Like just to know like how much time goes into preparing and landing an amazing application app and on-demand platform for you guys. So we're working really hard on it, and you guys will see very soon too, like a lot of more content coming out, like promotional content coming out, like through social media, for example, about Victory Plus. I'm super excited.
Victory Outreach does not stay behind.
No.
We're right there in the forefront. Whatever the world is doing, we go the extra mile. And I thank God for all of our media team, those that are behind the scenes. I wish I could bring them all on so you could meet them all. But they are fabulous, they're wonderful, wonderful, gifted young men and young women. And if you are desiring that this type of ministry, sometimes it's not in the forefront. You don't see them. They're behind the scenes. But when their work comes out, their videos, their everything that they do, it goes to the forefront. And you get blessed, don't you? When you see it out there.
Blessed.
You see the videos played, when you see your graphics out there, everything that they do actually goes out to the front. And God sees everything. He sees all things. We may be in front of the camera, but those that are behind the camera, God sees it all. So I pray you're going to want to be a part of what God is doing on May 1st at Creative Nights. Yeah. Thank you for being with us today, Gino.
Thank you for inviting us.
And thank you so much, Sam. And Doreen, always.
It was an awesome week.
It's going to be a great, great night tonight. God bless you.
God bless. Bye.
Thank you for tuning in today to our live broadcast. You too can also be part of giving right there where you're at, whether you're watching at home or on the go, simply by clicking on the link in the description below or through our Victory Outreach International app. Let's take a look at how easy it is to give.
Generosity made simple. Text VOI to 77977. Select the giving link. Enter your amount and gift type. If it's your first time giving, enter your payment details and confirm your gift. Thank you for your generosity. Now we can stay connected wherever you go. Download the Victory Outreach app and stay connected with Victory Outreach International. Get important updates and announcements. Learn more about our ministries. Stay connected with events, prayer requests, and more. Watch the latest video in our media section. Easily share content on social media within the app. Give from your phone in seconds. A convenient way to stay connected.